What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's pretty exciting haul, if I do say so myself, click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome back to the channel guys. It's a Friday where I'm doing this, Friday the 2nd. I was planning on doing this on the weekend, but I'm going to have a super busy weekend this weekend, and I'm not going to have time to film anything. So I figured let me jump on here after work. I worked from home today, of course, and let me do it. I have a lot of exciting stuff here, so it's probably going to be a pretty long video. I'm sure I'll be splicing two together since my camera shuts off at 23 minutes, the magic number. So yeah, we'll go ahead and, I don't want to speed through this, but I'll try to go through quickly. And again, like I said, I'm sure I'll be splicing through a couple of videos together anyway. But yeah, some pretty exciting stuff to go through here. I wanted to film this because I have apparently accrued a lot since I think last Wednesday was my last video. So I can actually finally say I am back on the weekly. Of course, this isn't going to be a consistent thing, but this is really a terrible angle. Your boy is going bald more than ever, man. But I have the camera like sitting up. I have a desk that I use for my computer that has like a second level, and that's where the camera is, so it's like looking down at me, and it's not very flattering, but that's what happens when you're an old man, I guess. Anyway guys, let's jump into this. Excuse me, I'm not used to speaking to humans, so I'm gonna get the voice warmed up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna show off a few things I got in the wild quick, and then yeah, like I said, it's funny, in the last video I was like, I don't know when the next package I'm going to get is, because I'm not really spending money. Well, this would tell you otherwise, but let's just jump into it, guys. First, again, something I got in the wild. I have a story time, I guess. I'll get to like the real meat of the story on the next thing that I show off, but I did go to Walmart, and I know like physical media is dying out in like real stores, Best Buy being like the main culprit, but recently I watched I saw the trailer for the remake of Roadhouse. So I was like, man, I've never watched the original still, even though I own it on physical copy. Of course, you guys have showed or seen me show it off here when I got the Vinegar Syndrome one. But I was like, man, this trailer makes this movie look pretty good. Is this what the story of Roadhouse even is? I didn't even fucking know. So immediately I threw on the original and loved it. So I was on a little Patrick Swayze kick. But so I went to Walmart last weekend, and I saw this on the shelf, and I came home and watched it. That's why it's already open. But it's the 4K Steelbook from Shout Select, or Shout Factory, of Red Dawn, the original 1984 Red Dawn. Of course, like I just mentioned, Patrick Swayze. But the cast is great here. Young baby Charlie Sheen, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, and Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing, among other things. But great cast. Unfortunately, I did not like this one as much as Roadhouse. Roadhouse was fucking fantastic. Both movies are actually the same length according to their runtime on the back. It says 114 minutes for both. But Roadhouse flew by as I was watching this, and this one kind of just dragged on. So I like it for what it is. The premise was pretty good. I've never seen the remake or anything, so I don't know how. I'm sure this one's better than that one. So if I didn't really love this, am I going to get any enjoyment out of that one? So you guys let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about the original Red Dawn. But I figure another Shout Factory / Shout Select that I didn't own already. It was like $19.96, so $20 Steelbook 4K, not bad. So yeah, that's nice to finally own that. But like I said, I was on a little Patrick Swayze kick after watching that Roadhouse. Definitely want to see more. I mean, I've seen Point Break. I've seen a couple of his movies, but not that many. So let me know in the comments below what are some great Patrick Swayze movies that I should be watching. But on that same trip, now here's where the real meat of the story comes in. I drove like an hour away. I've been getting into action figure collecting and stuff, which you guys have heard me talk about in the last couple of videos. And I watch these toy hunt videos and these toy haul videos, and everybody and their mother in these videos says to check out your local Ollie's store, check out your local Ross. I don't have any of those stores around me. I've never heard of any of those stores. So the closest ones of either an Ollie's or a Ross is an hour away from me. So last weekend I was sitting around doing nothing. I said, I'm always bored when I'm stuck at home. Even though I shouldn't be going out and about spending money I don't have, I said, let me go fucking make a drive. Even if I don't get anything, I'll finally see what all the fuss is about. Now, I'm driving there. It takes an hour, like I said. And I'm planning, like, man, how am I going to pay for this? It's going to be so much stuff I want. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be action figures, comics, omnibuy, plural of omnibus, of course. All these things, yeah, nothing. This was the biggest disappointment I've ever had in my life. Just like every Toy Hunt video where I see people going to Targets and Walmarts and their shelves are stocked and they're getting amazing things. And I go to every Target or Walmart and it's fucking empty. So, long story shorter, the Ross was fucking barren as hell. But while I was there, I said, let me at least make this a not like empty-handed trip. So I was able to pick up at least one thing, which is the NECA Tiny or Toonie Terrors, rather. I used to show these off a lot on the channel, but it's been a while since I've gotten one. If this focuses and the glare is a pain in the ass. But anyway, this is Victor Crowley Toonie Terrors. It was only $3 cheaper than like Target or whatever, maybe $4. So paid $12 for this. But again, I didn't want to leave there empty-handed. I was like, fuck, it can't be a wasted trip altogether. So whatever. It was one I didn't have, and at least I can say I finally went to garbage-ass Ross and garbage-ass Ollie's. Damn, this package is kind of open. I don't plan on doing an unboxing or review of that figure, but there is one here that I will be doing that for. Or at least that's the plan. But anyway, let's continue with the actual haul, guys. I've been doing a lot of storytelling already, almost 7 minutes into this, so hopefully I haven't lost you guys yet. The next thing here, nice color envelope here. This is a CD, so again, the only thing that's... The rest of the stuff is movies coming up. And one action figure. But this is a underground, not necessarily horrorcore, but hardcore adjacent group. They do goofy shit. I've talked about them before in the past, but this is the newest one from Super Famous Fun Time Guys. I think I listened to this one time through, maybe on, oh no, I don't think I've checked this one out yet. I was going to say on Spotify, but I don't think I actually listened to this yet. But I did get this order in because they sold out quickly on the pre-order, and apparently I miss every single post that these guys make on Facebook. Not sure why, but every time they release something, I always miss out. And then they get mad at me when I post, like, or when I comment, like, how did I miss this? Like, we've been posting about it for months, bro. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't see them. Sorry. Anyway, that's that. Next, we have one here from, now this says LCJ Pictures, but I think this is Massacre Video. I don't really know. I'm going to have to open this one up, obviously. But yeah, just a closed box here. Cut some digits off real quick, like I always do. Oh no, there's white cheese doodles in here. These aren't quite white cheese doodles, but you see what I'm talking about. Packing peanuts. Yeah, this is the one I forgot, which is why I didn't mention in the last video. It's one I forgot I even ordered. I pre-ordered one of these in here a while ago, and then literally forgot that I pre-ordered it. But then I didn't want to order at the time just one because I don't think there was like a free shipping threshold or anything that I was trying to meet. But I was like, yeah, if I'm going to pay for shipping, might as well pay for a couple of items. But so I'll show you the one that I had pre-ordered next. But this one I figured, let me get my hands on this while it's still available. Mahakal. Sure, I'm not saying that right, but from what I understand, this is an Indian version of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's funny, this is probably only like the second and third, or maybe like third and fourth. I don't know, did I get those Men Behind the Sun movie releases from Massacre Video recently? So those were three. I think I owned like one more Massacre Video release before that. So this is literally only probably 5 and 6 number of releases I own from them. But anyway, picked this up. I feel like Ron Roger from 3B Video might have picked this up when it first came out. I think he was telling me about it, unless I'm just making that up completely. But this is the one that I had put the pre-order in for, and again, completely forgot because this was a few months ago, or at least a couple of months ago. Dard Divorce. This is a, directed by legendary German splatter director Olaf Ittenbach, who also did Black Past and The Burning Moon, which I don't think I've seen either of those. Now, I did see this. This is actually on Amazon Prime, I believe I saw this. But I had been hearing about this movie for years, and then I think I watched it earlier. Well, this year just started, but so it was probably like maybe the end of the summer last year, or even in the fall last year. But it was interesting. Definitely has its gory moments, obviously. But Dard Divorce is a chilling tale of a young divorcee caught in battles both for her children and her life. When Natalie's daughter and son go missing, she must contend with violent, corrupt forces to find them, entangling her with mafioso, hitmen, and other savage criminal elements, only to become brutally tortured herself. Yeah, I don't really remember shit about this, but I do remember the subtitles were like weird on the Prime version. And I don't know if this was like if this was actually filmed in English, but then I still watched it with English subtitles. I mean, I watch everything with subtitles anyway, but I remember having not a great experience with this. But whatever, we'll see how this particular release from these guys goes. Maybe I'll revisit this one soon, but I figure let me own that in the collection if they're offering it. This one's an exciting one. I mean, there's a lot of exciting stuff here, right, guys? So this one I actually just got in the mail yesterday, I believe. From Deep Discount. Again, another one I forgot I even ordered until I saw people on like Reddit and stuff talking about how their order came in, my Deep Discount order, and they ordered it from all over the place. But I just happened to order this from Deep Discount. I used to order from Deep Discount a lot, but then I found better sites to order from. But the reason I ordered this particular release from there is because it was like offered at a super low price, the pre-order price. And so much so that like everyone thought it was a mistake. So like I wanted to jump in on that. Again, this was a couple months ago. I wanted to jump on that before like the price was corrected, and like maybe I'd get lucky. And they shipped it at the price. I mean, it wasn't super low, but it was low enough that people thought it was a mistake. Anyway, what I'm talking about here is the Arrow Films release of the Conan Chronicles in 4K. This is a big fucking heavy box set. And this has a lot going on here. So Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Of course, you got to have the Arnold. I do a terrible accent or impression, but Rotten Roger does one of the best I've ever heard. So ask him to do it for you. But there's a lot going on here. Like I said, those two movies in 4K. Then there's a booklet. There's all sorts of... This looks like there's posters and shit in here. But like I said, it's 4K, so that's pretty awesome. Brand new 4K restorations of both films. 3 versions of Conan the Barbarian via seamless branching, the theatrical cut, the international cut, and the extended cut. Newly restored original mono audio and remixed Dolby Atmos surround, blah, 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 blah. Optional English subtitles, archive commentary, a whole bunch of stuff here, guys. 12 double-sided collector's postcards, illustrated collector's booklet, and the list goes on and on. Again, sorry about this glare. The glare is coming from, like, my computer screens and the light above my head, and all sorts of things. So, not the greatest video I've ever filmed here, but that's okay. You guys get the picture. But excited to dive into those Conans. Conan? You guys say Conan or Conan? Anyway, guys, next up, I probably should have did this earlier because it's not a movie, so kind of jumping around in terms of media. But this one I'm probably, ironically, most excited for just because of where I'm at in my life right now. I don't watch that many movies, although, like I said, I watched a couple of Swayze ones the other day. This is a package from Target. Again, I shouldn't be spending money that I don't have because every credit card I own, it's just another American at this point. In debt, never going to pay it off. Debt keeps getting worse. Love it. Love to stress myself to sleep every night. But this is something that I've been trying to find in the wild. I go to Target often enough, and I check the NECA section. And I've been trying to get my hands on, I showed off the Chucky figure. I did the unboxing of the Chucky figure. And I'm not convinced that I want to open up all my other Ultimate NECAs that I already own. All the Jasons, all the Michaels, everything that I already have, right? So I said, let me continue to find some in the wild that I don't mind opening, that I would still want to own anyway. It's not just for opening. But I've been trying to get these. There's a few of them in the series, and I'll show you in a second. And they finally put it back on the website / app. So I was like, let me fucking get this before it gets sold out again or before it comes out of stock again, because I haven't seen it in the wild. And that, of course, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Universal crossover event. Raphael as the Wolfman. Now, this is incredible on multiple levels, right? So it is a NECA Ultimate Edition figure. This is fucking brilliant. I cannot wait to do an unboxing video with this. Even if nobody watches that, I'm going to have so much fun doing this. And again, you can't really see it now. We'll get a better look when I do the unboxing video, of course, whenever that may be. I do plan on doing it within the next couple of weeks, but again, not going to have any time this weekend, so bear with me on that one. But definitely look forward to that because this is going to be fucking awesome. There's Leo as Creature from the Black Lagoon. There's Casey Jones as Phantom. There's, I'm assuming that's Mikey as Invisible Man. Donatello as Mummy or something. I don't know what else we got going on here. I can't tell what that bottom one is. Donatello as somebody. But there are other ones, like there's also Leo. I said Leo as Creature, but there's also Leo as the Hunchback, and I think there's Raph as the Mummy. There's the reason why this is incredible to me is, one, who the fuck doesn't love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I recently finally read The Last Ronin and The Last Ronin Lost Years graphic novels, or hardcover editions of the miniseries, and loved them. So I'm like on my Turtles kick right now. But this is perfect for the channel because Turtles and horror, come on. Anyway, when I was a youngin', this is one of the things, I try not to regret too many things in my life, but a few years back when I've always been stressing about money, so of course it's going to be worse now, but a few years back I used to be in love with watching the show Hoarders, but I would watch it and then freak out and be like, I have too much stuff, I have to get rid of everything I own. So I was selling a bunch of stuff, and I sold off, again, I was going to say, I try not to regret too many things in my life. This is the one thing I do regret, is I sold off all my old Ninja Turtle figures. I feel terrible about it for multiple reasons. One of them mainly being because my mom asks about them from time to time. Like, what about all your old toys that we spent money on? And I'm like, I know I told her at least twice that I've sold them, but she keeps forgetting, because why the fuck would she remember that? She's thinking about that stuff every day. So she thinks I still own them, which is whatever, but like, I fucking wish I did. Like, why did I sell them? But the reason I bring this up is, one of the figures I had was a Raphael as the Mummy. Like, there was horror ones back then, too. I'm talking about fucking 25, 30 years ago. So, this at least helps me relive some of the nostalgia. I don't know. If I ever win the lottery or something, I'm going to have to, like, hunt down all those figures again. Like, try to remember everyone I had as a kid and just, like, go on eBay. Again, I fucking regret it. I shouldn't have gotten rid of some of the stuff I got rid of, and I didn't even get a lot of money for them. I sold mad figures, and it was, like, $35 with shipping. Like, I made nothing, so I don't know why the fuck I did it. I really did it at the time to just clear trash out, but I shouldn't have done it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys regret getting rid of anything in your life. But excited to do this unboxing when I get to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because I had fun doing the last one, and I plan on doing more as I can. Obviously, they're not going to be that consistent, but anyway. We're at the 18-minute mark. My video is going to cut out in 5 minutes, but here's a big box of Vinegar Syndrome. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because, again, shouldn't have done it, but I've re-upped my subscription for Vinegar Syndrome, so this is the first package of the new year as a subscriber, and then I think I threw in maybe 1 or 2 other titles at the discounted price, and that was it. I just can't go crazy with partner label stuff. I mean, even now, there's a couple of VSA titles, which is, I don't even consider partner. It's, official Vinegar Syndrome, like, actual releases that I've not even grabbed, and I'm, like, hoping I don't miss out on them, because I've been, like, collecting those whole lines. I don't know. It's fucking terrible. Like, I don't understand. What do you guys do for money? Like, I have a pretty good job. I make a lot of money. And these bills are just fucking unbelievable. Like, every bill has gone up all at the same time. I don't know. Like, how do I start an OnlyFans that people actually are going to want to pay for? Like, seriously, like, I got to do something for money that I can actually do. Like, I can't learn a new skill or trade or anything in the time that I need to get this money. Like, anyway, guys, I don't like to always complain about shit on here, but it's just what I stress about the most. Which is, I guess, hypocritical considering everything I'm always showing off. But if I didn't have this stuff, like, surrounding me all the time, I really don't know where the fuck I would be in terms of stress and all that stuff. Like, I could sell all my stuff and have plenty of money, but, like, where the fuck would that leave me? In an empty-ass house. So, anyway, the first thing in this package is a box. It's just an empty box, guys. But this is one of the limited, like, they always do, like, limited slip covers or slip boxes or cool things for their past releases. So this is for Freeway and Freeway 2. Yeah, yeah, Freeway and Freeway 2, Confessions of a Trick Baby. You guys will see that on the spine. And yeah, I own those 2 releases, so I figured let me get this and I'll put them in there. Nice collection thing. So next up, we have. I'm just gonna go in order as I grab them, guys. And there's some stuff in here. I don't usually ever talk too long about these, but here's a nice Slippy Bippy Bippy Dippy Divinity, a film by Eddie Alcazar. And we got, of course, the Slim. This is a VSP, so Vinegar Syndrome Productions, another one of their newer lines, but it is number 5 in that, so maybe not the newest of them all. Now, this looks like some crazy shit I don't know anything about. Stephen Dorff is in it, though. So, the film itself is from 2023. So, definitely a new film. Or it says, yeah, it says 2023. Black and white. So, let me know in the comments below what you guys know about this. I'm not going to sit and read the synopsis of all these. But, again, I think I said this must have been added separately because, again, VSP, it doesn't come with the subscription necessarily. But this one is exciting. I can't believe they're already up to collection 6 or volume 6 of these Giallo, Forgotten Gialli. So there's multiple Giallo films in here. Plural is Gialli, of course. So what do we have in here this time, guys? We have The Bloodstained Shadow, Naked You Die, and Death Carries a Cane. Again, I'm not going to go over everything about all these, but 1973 on that, 1968 and 1978. So we got a few from a few different years here. Let me know in the comments below your favorite Giallo of all time. But I love these fucking box sets. I'm a sucker for box sets in general, but Vinegar Syndrome always kills these Giallo ones. I fucking love that they're still doing them. So that's that. And maybe I'll definitely have to stitch together the last couple of minutes from another recording, but this is it. So not too many. Now, this is one I think I had to add separately as well. Yeah, this is a VSU number 8. I'm sure there's a couple of VSUs that I've forgotten. I'm actually going to stop the video manually myself so it doesn't cut off randomly, and then start up again. Okay, back again, guys. And so what I was saying is this is a VSU number 8. So I can't believe they're up to number 8 already, but again, I'm going to have to double check my CLZ Movies app to see if I'm caught up on all these or not. Man, that smells crazy. The smell of brand new, box, case, whatever you want to call it. Southern Comfort here, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. So, VSU, it is one of these cool open up, ribbon inside, monster releases here. So, once you empty it out, there is a awesome little booklet here. Not Since Deliverance. That's what it says, Not Since Deliverance, guys. Then the booklet has some essay and some photos from the film. Man, the smell is crazy. You're either going to get nauseous from that or like fucking love it like I am. It's the land of hospitality unless you don't belong there. This definitely sounds like one that's going to be up my alley. This is a 4K release, of course. I probably should have got to that point. 1981, in case you guys don't know. Set during the height of the Vietnam War and deep in the swamps of Louisiana, a group of National Guardsmen have been ordered to partake in a simulated jungle exploration in an isolated part of Cajun country. After getting lost during the training mission, the soldiers commandeer canoes belonging to the locals in order to take a shortcut. When the rightful owners discover the soldiers with their property, the situation spirals out of control, leaving one man dead and the soldiers caught in a deadly game of retribution. What follows is a bloody fight for survival, as with only their wits and blanks for ammunition. The soldiers will have a journey deeper and deeper into the bayou as they're forced to face the brutal reality of Cajun justice. Sounds pretty fucking wild, actually. Starring Keith Carradine, of course, Powers Booth, Fred Ward, T.K. Carter, Franklin Seals. An intensely violent war metaphor filmed on location. Filmed on location in the Louisiana Bayou. Director and co-writer Walter Hill's acclaimed backwoods survival thriller, Southern Comfort, features an all-star cast headlined by, I just said them all, but Oscar winner Keith Carradine, Emmy winner Powers Booth, Fred Ward, T.K. Carter, and Emmy winner Peter Coyote. Vinegar Syndrome Ultra is proud to present Southern Comfort in 4K UHD for the first time, newly restored and loaded with extras. Took me a lot longer to read than it should have, guys. I apologize, but yeah, definitely excited about this, man. Again, if you guys know anything about a lot of these films, do you expect certain films to get 4K releases like Vinegar Syndrome has done? I mean, Vinegar Syndrome is not the only company that does it anymore, but I feel like they were probably some of the first to start really giving a lot of these films, like, you know, again, some of them probably maybe don't even really deserve 4K treatment, right? But let me know in the comments below what you think about that, and what movie do you think was the most surprising to get a 4K release? Not even just from Vinegar Syndrome, but in general. And what are some that you hope to get 4K releases? Anyway, next up we have Santet 1 and 2. Now this was included in the subscription. So I think the ones that January box was really just Forgotten Gialli, this one, and the next one. Anyway, Santet 1 and 2. I don't know anything about this. Again, some foreign stuff going on here. Indonesia. I always actually do love me a good Indonesian horror. So I've only really seen like mostly modern ones, and I think there was an 88 Films one release that I had that was Indonesian. But Indonesia's beloved scream queen Susanna stars in this decidedly demented duo of supernatural revenge thrillers Santet and Santet 2, which boast not just over-the-top gore set pieces, but an abundance of slimy creatures, wild plot twists, and even impromptu musical numbers. Oh god. Vinegar Syndrome presents this hugely popular set of Southeast Asian horror classics on disc for the first time in the United States, both newly restored from their 35mm camera negatives. So Santet is 94 minutes, Santet 2 is 92. I don't need to read the synopses for both of them separately. But yeah, man, 1988 and 1989 is when these films were released originally. So pretty cool stuff there. Again, can't go wrong with Indonesian horror. And this next one is some pretty cool stuff too. The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock. This is fucking great. In conjunction with Paramount, I will say. But again, artwork on these boxes is always incredible, at least to me. I know there are some people out there that shit on them. But again, another little booklet here. I'm imagining similar treatment as to the other one I just showed off. So a little essay and some screenshots from the film. Pretty awesome. And then you have your own little separate slip case inside the slip, or slip cover inside the slip case. This is a 4K release. So you get awesome art all over the place. Artwork all around for everyone. And then the 4K disc and case inside, starring Barbara Steele, of course, Robert Fleming, Montgomery Glenn, Teresa Fitzgerald, Harriet White. Original story and screenplay by Julian Perry, produced by Louis Mann, directed by Robert Hampton, in parentheses, Ricardo Freda. It's from 1962, so this is an oldie and a goodie. Now, I can't remember if this is one I've actually seen, but I feel like I own a Blu-ray of this, probably from, I'd say like Severin or Synapse, or somebody put this out on Blu-ray before Vinegar Syndrome got their hands on it. Maybe even Code Red? I don't know. I gotta look at the CLZ Movies app is what I use to organize everything and keep track of all my stuff. But pretty excited about that one again, guys. A lot of exciting stuff here, and that actually will do it. I know there's other people out there that do these hauls. They talk more about the films because they actually know about them more than me, but that's all right. If you want to learn more about the films, you can go watch those other channels. Hopefully you guys enjoy this film, this video. Again, a lot of exciting stuff here. I did not expect any of this shit, let alone all of it, to come in 1 week, a week and a half since I saw you guys last here on the channel. But nice to be able to at least get this unboxing done on this Friday here. Probably going to let this, I'm going to edit it a little bit, upload it, and while it's uploading, I'm probably going to go get some dinner here in a second. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this. What's your favorite thing I hauled here in this video? Did you pick up any of the same stuff? Tell me, please, if you're going to watch this fucking awesome figure unboxing that I'm going to do here in the next couple of weeks whenever I get to it. But very excited about that. I can't wait to look at all the accessories and stuff that came with. Hopefully you guys comment on some of the stuff I actually asked you to comment about, because I've thrown that a lot around in this video. Hopefully you guys actually listen to my ramblings. If not, that's fine too, I guess. That's your prerogative. So hopefully everyone is happy, healthy, safe. Hit me in the comments with anything else you want to talk about. Not even just anything relating to the video, but just to say hi, just to shoot the shit, whatever you want to do. All the important links to get in touch with me are down below. Amazon wishlist is also down below if you want to send a gift over to your good pal, Frank Fulci. And until next time, guys, peace out. Be good.